Hey, what's up guys? It's Alan, Garage and Fanatics, and today we're checking out this kettlebell by Black Iron Strength. So this kettlebell is made in the United States of America, has a solid steel construction, little twist right here, has a 1.5 inch rotating handle with smooth knurling. So to say the least, this is a high quality kettlebell. We're going to start off the review by comparing it to what we're probably all used to, a regular iron kettlebell. I'm going to follow that up with me actually using it. I'm going to show you guys the utility function of this piece of equipment in action, and then I'm going to end it with some final thoughts. So with that said, let's get started. Alright guys, so like I said, this is a high quality kettlebell. So a couple things, we're going to compare the price really quickly. This kettlebell goes for about $346.50, and this kettlebell, if it was actually 20 pounds, it would go for about $20. So there's obviously a huge price difference, but this is a luxury piece. This isn't meant to be cheap. It's a luxury, and this is just your regular standard kettlebell. But besides the price, the only differences that really stand out to me is obviously the material. This is regular iron, and this is steel. It's going to be a little bit more compact, and then the spinning handles. So those are the only two differences that really stand out to me. So yeah, with that said, let's get into the actual interesting part of this video, and let me show you this kettlebell in action. Alright guys, so the reason this is so expensive is because of this. This is a really unique feature that you don't see on kettlebells very often. They have this feature patented, that's why. So this is going to prevent your wrists from having torque in certain movements. For example, if you're doing swings and your form's just off for whatever reason, just feels a lot more smooth. And then shoulder presses, it feels really smooth. It feels like the kettlebell is moving with my hand versus my hand having to move the kettlebell. If I had to explain it, that's how I would explain it. But this versus this, for example, let me just explain this really quickly. If you're doing swings, and for whatever, like say you're using like 100 pounds, 80 pounds, and for whatever reason your form's off, and you don't come down with it on time, or I don't know, something happens, like this right here, it's putting pressure on my wrist that shouldn't be there. This, if I were doing this with like 80 pounds and I swung, it kind of still moves down and alleviates all that pressure from being on my wrist. So this is obviously a luxury piece. It's for like pro athletes. If you're like a pro baseball player, basketball player, this is what you should be using. You know, this is like the luxury piece made for you if you really need to protect your hands. But for most people, to keep it real with everyone, this is going to work perfectly fine. There's probably not going to be a huge difference from these two unless you're like really old and I don't know, you have some issues with your wrists. But I would still recommend this for pretty much anyone out there, unless, like I said, you're a pro athlete and you have no budget and you could just, you know, just afford it, no problem. But yeah, that's my review. Let me know what you guys think. I personally like it. If I could afford it, I'd have a whole set, but I can't. Shout out to Efren Lifts for selling this to me so I could review it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would you buy it? Do you think it's worth it? Who'd you recommend it for? What athletes? Let me know. Peace.